Hi guys, how y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Welcome back to a Wacky Wednesday with Tammy and or Habit, which is what I'm also known by. You're going to see me be looking over this way. I have some notes, and if anybody happens to pop in the chat, I'll be able to converse with you. In case anybody's seen the last live and knew the situation with my insurance, it still has not been resolved. I am now not on any diabetic medication. I'm feeling okay. I'm just watching things really close. My sugars had dropped way down to 70, and yeah, it was 70. So that was concerning. So I've been having more low sugars than I've been having high sugar since I've been on that medication. Prior to that, I was having way high sugars up into the 300s, and I was looking to go on an insulin pump. At that time, I looked a lot different. I was a lot bigger, which kind of segues me into my other thing I was going to talk about. I'll just go down this branch really fast. And that is that I am working on a video for Sunday, and it's of a past video of me explaining sorta why I wanted to go into van life. It only touched on the environment that I was in and that it was a better choice for me. You guys will see that if you watch the video. And I look a lot different. So you can look forward to that on Sunday. I'm hoping it'll be done by then. Which kind of goes into another thing I wanted to ask your guys' thoughts about, and that is the length of the videos. Do you like the shorter ones, about 7-8 minutes, give or take, maybe 10 minutes, or around 20 minutes, 22 minutes? I just kind of need to know when to break this story up of the van life one, and kind of that way I can get caught up and segue into where I'm at now. And then for videos for now, timeline, I got a suggestion that somebody wanted to see how I made my hat in the one video of where I was walking through the forest, that hat I was wearing. And honestly, I don't remember how I made it. I think I just started crocheting and just kind of like putting a strand around my head and just kind of like going up, and then just kind of like made it smaller as it went up. I don't follow patterns. I don't count my stitches. I just craft with feeling. I figured that's how they did it in the beginning, and that's how I make all my stuff, is I just do it with feeling. I let my ancestors tell me what to do. But I really appreciate that suggestion, and if that sounds like something, I mean, it wouldn't be educational or anything, but that's what I do to make my stuff. And then Okay, segueing back into the insurance thing. I talked to the insurance company. The insurance company was talking to the clinic, or trying to get a hold of the clinic. They couldn't get a hold of that department in the clinic. And then I was talking to my care team through an app and texting, which is how they prefer to communicate. I got tired of it. I asked them to call me. They didn't call me. So I called into the clinic, and it's like calling not calling a clinic like it used to be in the old days. It's kind of like calling a business and wanting to talk to the CEO. And I didn't even want to talk to the doctor. I wanted to talk to that particular department in the insurance department. Well, anyway, come to find out, their system doesn't automatically update the insurances like the pharmacies does. So they didn't have my new primary insurance. They only had my secondary insurance. So I gave them the information of my new primary insurance. And so they've had that now for 4 days, I think it's been. And I still hadn't heard anything. And so I called again today and told the person that I was talking to online, look, if I don't get to talk to this person, I'm not going to have this medication or this other important medication. And basically, I need these to live. And so she put me in through the department, and the department was all nasty and said, you're not the only one who has had this problem since the beginning of the year, and we're working as hard as we can. And I'm like, I told her, I said, I'm sorry, I just don't want to die at this particular time. And she did not say anything. I'm just like, okay, well. So that, and then shortly after, I got a message from my doctor, just basically telling me to deal with it with the insurance. And I'm just like, that's an odd point of view to have. But so that's where we are with the insurance and stuff. I'm not on any diabetic medication at this time. I am trying to watch my sugars to make sure that they're within the correct range. I'm feeling okay. My heart is doing more flippy floppies, as I call them. Basically, I get tachycardia, and then it will snap and go down to bradycardia, which means it goes too fast, and then it goes too slow because it got tired of going too fast. And I can feel it when it happens. And my chest has felt like I've been having a heart attack a couple of times. It gets really tight and it hurts. And so, but not much I can do about it. I know my health situation, and I'm just happy to be here and making videos and doing the best I can. Maybe in the future I can say everything that's wrong with me, but I really don't feel like putting that out on the internet right now. And if any of my family or friends watch my videos, they don't know. So, heck of a way to tell somebody, But anyway, so that's that with insurance. I guess I'm talking like I can edit this, and I guess I can't because this is live. So, oops. And then the other thing I was thinking of is during these lives, for the half hour, I was thinking of maybe doing a craft on it live, like painting. I'm not a good painter, and I paint with craft paint. So it's not oils and it's not painter's acrylic. It is just like the small little acrylic paints that you get like at the craft store or Dollar Tree or whatever. Like the apple barrel paints, if anybody knows that particular one. So I thought maybe I could do that. I'm currently working on a door decor hanger or wreath for next month. I was thinking maybe I could work on that tonight for a little while, but I'm not sure. So what I have is I try to do like something fun and put it on my door. But I went to the Dollar Tree, I think it was like last year maybe, or the year before. And I seen this purpley glitter heart thing. And then at some point in time, they had like this little string light thing with little hearts on it. And I've had it for so long that I actually lost some of the little hearts. But as you can see, I kind of like pushed it through that. And then I got this garland with little hearts also. And I was thinking that maybe I could weave it somehow so that it would outline the outside of the heart so that it would go with these hearts. Yay, hi. And then I've had this for a long time. And I'm like, ooh, I could put that in here and maybe do like XOXO or, because it kind of looks like one of those candy heart things. Or put like cute or love or something like that. And so it would kind of, look kind of like that around. So, or instead of putting XOXO or whatever on it, I also have these hearts, these little foam glitter hearts that I got at Dollar Tree a long time ago. And I thought maybe I could just stick them on, glue them on this, and then put it in the middle. But I thought it would just kind of fancy up the door hanger a little bit. I don't know. But that's what I thought maybe I could work on tonight. Because it has to be done. Hi, whoever came in. So that's what I was thinking of doing tonight, but I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to do that or not. And then the other thing that I was going to say tonight is like, holy cow with the weather. You really know that something's up, I tell you. It snowed like crazy in the south. Up here in the north it was, I think, the coldest I seen with wind chill. It got to be 35 below zero out. Wow. So it was pretty cold. And the puppy Wuppy didn't like that at all. She was just like, Oh boy. She went outside, did her business, and came running back in. And she does have a coat, so she had her coat on and everything. I did get her earmuffs, but she won't wear them. She shakes them off. So, because, she's got cute little ears. Didn't want them to get frostbite. So that's pretty much all that I had to say. I'm not sure what else to do, if I should work on that or not. When I was looking at gluing these onto that wooden heart, I was going to use hot glue. And because they're just cute little foam glitter hearts. They're glittered on both sides. And like I said, I was just going to take them and then stick them on there. But I guess red on red don't really look all that great. So maybe the pink one? Let's try a pink one. And I have 2 packages. There's different sizes in the package. There's big hearts and little hearts. That looks a little better. I could actually put another layer on this because you can still see like the other stuff that I had on there at one point. It actually doesn't look that bad in real life, but up on the here you can really see everything. So maybe I'll do that. I'll repaint that a little darker. My paints are over there in a drawer. So let me go get that. Okay, so like I said, it's just apple barrel paint. And this is the paint that I use for everything. For painting the paintings, for doing the ceramics. I don't remember if I showed you the ceramics that I do or not. Let's see. Maybe I did. But these is the ceramics that I do. I just paint them, because they come all white, and then I just paint it. And this one it has like special glitter paint, but the light is kind of blurring that out so that you can't see it. Let's see, as far as, I got another one up here. Sorry about the dead air, but they're ceramics. They're just plain white ceramics. They look like this to start off with. Just plain white. And then I use like this paint, and then I turn them into color them so that they look like that. And this one's a bear on a stone. And then that paint is also the paint that I use to like paint the paintings. I'm in the middle of this one, and I had it painted, and then you'll see that it has like an extra line because this was more blue than what this was, and then I was told that it didn't look good and that I should fix it. And they didn't like how this was, it looked like off center or whatever. And when I did it initially, I'm like, ooh, am I on a boat in the water or am I on the shoreline looking over at the city? Which they also complained about how bad this looked and was like, well, you can tell you were never in a city because that don't look like no city skyline and whatever. So I went in and I repainted this, and I'm going to like make this better. And since I put the tape on here, it took off the color. So that's why that's gone, because this paint is like a thicker, it's a little harder to deal with when you want to go back and make corrections. Hi, Glow. How are you? Thank you for coming. Hope you're doing well today. So, yeah, so this is, for me, it's hard to paint with. I'm glad you're doing good, Glow. That's awesome to hear. Thanks for coming. I'm going to repaint this. I don't know if we should do that now or what, but I'm set to do that. Well, not really, because I don't have this area because I'm on my laptop and my laptop's right here and I don't want to get paint on my laptop. So, I did. That's what I did this painting with too, is just the craft apple barrel paint. So these little baby challenges are a little easier to paint with. So, yeah. So we got about 5 minutes left, because I'm only gonna go a half hour. So, because I usually just sit here and look at the camera and go, so, because I talked over everything I wanted to talk over earlier, and I'm not sure what else to say or do. Do you guys have anything that you want to talk about? Anything bothering you? Something that I can help you with? Or do you have any ideas of something that we can do? I'm open for suggestions. I'm sure you guys want to see the star of the show, though, don't you? Come here. Come here. There you go. There's the star of the show. Say, look at me. Look. Yeah. Can you look over here? Yeah, good girl. Yeah, good Penny. Good Penny. Yeah. So, you got your Penny saying hi. She's a good girl. She's spoiled though, because I usually let her out before I start, and I didn't this time because she has this idea in her head that she has to go outside and run around every 2 hours, and I'm trying to tell her, no, you don't, especially when it's this cold out. Right now, well, the last time I looked, it was 11 degrees out, and it's probably colder than that now because the sun went down. It is extremely cold out. But I can't complain because it's not 35 below anymore, which is what it was. So with saying all of that, like I said, I'm working on a new video. It should be coming out Sunday at some point. Yeah, dogs are supposed to be spoiled, and believe me, she is. I actually made her dog treats because you hear of all these recalls in the news about, you know, this getting recalled or that getting recalled. So I made her and her friends that live here dog cookies, and I cut them out in shape of bones, and yeah, everybody loved them. And then her friends owners were like, because I gave them ingredients so that they knew what they were giving their dogs, and they said, well, this is all full of people food. I could eat this. And I said, yeah, you could if you wanted to. Go ahead. I'm like, I'm not gonna say if you're gonna like it or not, but and then they seen me after they gave them to their dogs, and they're like, boy, they really like them. So wow. 27, huh, Glow? Yeah, it's probably at least, well, let me look real quick. It says it's 13 degrees base right now, but it feels like 2 below. I can believe that because it was like really cold when I took her out at 4 o'clock. So we're already below 0, so she's going to have to wear her coat when she goes out. I had her in her sweater and her coat when it got so cold outside. It was terrible because I didn't want her, you know, I don't have boots for her. Everybody's telling me to get boots for her, and I'm like, she gets so impatient wearing her coat. Can you just imagine me trying to put her boots on her? You have to give your doggy soft treats. Yeah, she has some older friends that either are missing teeth or don't have teeth. And so with theirs, I made their treats thicker so that they didn't get so crunchy. So they were kind of chewy, like chewy Chip Ahoy kind of texture. So they were baked all the way through, but they were still chewy, so they could have them too. Because, yeah, she has some older puppy friends. So they liked them. They said everybody liked them, they said. So I found a new recipe for apple and carrot treats. The ones that I made were parsley, peanut butter, parsley and peanut butter and something else flavored. And they really liked them, they said. I think it was the peanut butter. And they're good for, I got that one. I used chickpea flour because dogs can have chickpea flour. And then these next ones are supposed to be like oat flour because dogs can't have regular wheat flour because their stomachs can't handle it, I guess. Which I guess is why the dog food has cornmeal. And I don't know, never really thought about it before, but I guess that's probably why. But, yeah, she just walked back in here. She's like, what? I hear you saying my favorite word all the time. Now she's crying. I'm not spending enough time with her. Peanut butter and oatmeal, just let it set up in the refrigerator. Yeah. You ever have, I know my mom used to make, it had chocolate in it, so you can't have chocolate for dogs. But you can have carob. So dogs can have carob. But yeah, she used to make chocolate, peanut butter, oatmeal, no-bake cookies. Just mix it all together, make it in the cookie forms, and put it in the refrigerator to get it hard and set up. Yeah, we used to have that for treats ourselves. You mean to tell me my mom was giving us dog food? Just kidding. I know it's an old recipe. Well, guys, I think that's about it. It is after 6:30 now, so thanks for stopping by, and see you on Sunday with the new video. Like I said, it's an older video and I look different in it, and that's why. It's about a year, and I did it about a year and a half ago. So I look different, and that's why. And let me know if you think 10 minutes, give or take, or 20 minutes, give or take, is a good length for a video. My last video for tater tot casserole has done very well. Thank you for everybody for watching that. For me, I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun watching the watch numbers go up. It was pretty cool. And yeah, so and just to recap, the hat, I had a suggestion to make the hat, or show how to make the hat, that I was wearing in the one video of me walking through the woods. I don't follow patterns or count my stitches or anything. I just let the ancestors tell me what to do, and I do it. And sometimes it turns out, sometimes it don't. Depends on how well I listen, I guess. And then as far as the insurance goes, I don't have my diabetic medication right now. I'm off from it because the insurance won't pay for it. My numbers have dropped down to 70, and I'm just doing okay. So there's all of that. So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for coming. I really appreciate every one of you, and we will see you Saturday, and maybe we'll see you again on next Wednesday for Wacky Wednesday. Make sure you tell everybody that you know to come and spread the word. All right, guys. Thanks for coming.